Yeah.
All right. I'm Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. We are the
Spit or Swallow
Beer Review, and we're doing Samuel Smith's Pure Brewed Organic Lager Beer.
Yes.
This gets a 86 by Beer Advocate. It's a European Pale Lager, 5% ABV. It's year-round. And I think that's about it, right? Samuel Smith's Old Brewery, which is in Tadcaster, England. Yeah.
Wake me up.
Before you go.
Yeah.
I'd never really want anybody to wake me up before they go.
Nah, me neither. I would prefer to be woken up to a blowjob. Not me giving one, but one given to me.
Yeah, the first one would be a big.
Better clarify that.
Yeah, the first one would be a really big surprise.
That would be a. I'd be. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'd be very upset. That wouldn't be a good morning.
It might be murder on that day.
Yeah.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum. Samuel Smith's or cans, just too much to look at and all that right in there.
It says here, and it's got the fancy writing too. It says a flavorful lager brewed only from the purest ingredients: organic malted barley, organic hops, yeast, and water. It does say you said it was 5%.
According to Beer Advocate, yeah, 5%.
Now I did pull it up. Let me see if I could pull it up again, because it says right here, brewed with great care, using only the organic. Yeah, but what they say here is medium soft water and bottom-fermenting yeast matured at low temperature to bring out its delicate flavor and soft hop character finish. So let's just see how true that is.
Yeah.
Samuel Smith's is a pretty good brewery. I remember us having the chocolate.
Yeah, I think we did the brown ale and the chocolate stout.
Yeah, you took a ride on the Hershey Highway and
right.
Man, lit up the phone lines.
Euro Pale Lager, cloudy.
Yeah, a little cloudy. Not as hazy as the other beers that we had, but cloudy.
Yeah,
definitely. Now this head. You know, some of them look like an artificial, frothy, like egg yolk meringue type head. This actually looks like a very soft, like pillowy cloud.
Yeah,
of a head.
Like
even though it's dissipated.
Mine's gone. I'm not getting good head like you tonight.
Well, that does not surprise you. I can get some good head.
I haven't got any good head tonight.
But no, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's got a nice little head there. I'm going to give it a sniff.
Someday we'll get the proper glasses to drink every style of beer, right?
Sure. Only to see them broken by somebody's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. What time?
It smells pretty sweet, doesn't it? Kind of bready, sweet. Huh?
Yeah.
Almost skunky.
A little sweetie.
Don't you think?
But I think that's the yeastiness in it.
Yeah, the yeasty, the biscuity, bready smell.
I got some in my nose. All right, I'm ready to drink it.
Oh, it does have that smell to it, though. Yeah, let's go for it. Shagdog, cheers. Got that caramel hops taste again.
Yeah. I think that's probably Samuel Smith probably uses that in all their beers, probably. It's that whatever hops they have there.
That's some grassy too. Tastes grassy. Got nice grassy flavor there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not a big Samuel Adams Smith fan, but you can tell it's a Samuel Adams. What the hell's his name? Not Samuel. Fuck, this is
Samuel Smith, Joe Biden.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome to the Spiritual Beer Review. This is the Joe Biden of beers, Shagdog.
Samuel Smith, Sam Adams, they're like the same. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know that thing, that yeast,
You know that
name.
You listen, pal. Whatever.
You're a phony-faced dog.
Phony-faced dog fucking face fucking.
Yeah. No, I hate to pick on him, but he's so easy to pick on. He just... I literally have to ask you this, Shagdog.
Go ahead.
Let's forget about politics in the sense of, what we feel and everything like that. Yeah. If you met somebody like him and you met somebody like Trump and you had to decide who was going to be the person who ran your company or drove you somewhere, and you heard like Joe and his ramblings, the neurotic ramblings, just broken to pieces. Yeah. I stop. I stop at those the thing. Stoplights,
yeah.
Right? Would you trust that guy compared to somebody that would say, "Hey,
Joe Biden just even to look at
drive you to your location. I'll be the best driver you ever had. In fact, I am the best driver. Whether you have me or not, I am the best driver."
Right.
I would do so well at driving you.
I just sound okay, Mr. Trump, but okay. I would go with Trump, and even if you look at Biden compared to, like, say, the last year him and Obama were in office, his eyes are like really beady. He looks like an old man, your grandpa, that's getting up there in age. Like, okay, grandpa.
He has better days some days, but most of the time his days he's lost.
Yeah, he is not fit to be president.
I feel like there's going to be a silver alert across the whole state of Florida.
Right, silver alert. Yeah. Now Trump's not perfect by any means, but he's way better than Biden as far as little memory and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Trump speaks a lot. Everybody said, well, he uses teleprompters too, but there's a lot of times he speaks straight from the heart. What do you feel?
You can tell when he goes off on his own. Because he's looking at the teleprompter and he's reading it, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a real good point. He's like, oh, and we will bring jobs back to America. Yeah, we'll have a lot of jobs coming back to America. We're going to have so many jobs coming back to America. That's a very good.
And sometimes it's really good. I mean, the way he says some stuff is like, wow. Sometimes I was like, okay, you probably should have rephrased that different or not said that at all. But most times it sounds good. It's straight from the heart.
And I think that if it wasn't for the fact that the press and everybody was so corrupt right now and hates him so because he's trying to make some major changes, that a lot of the things that he said and done, you wouldn't take them out of context like some of these news organizations have.
Well, if you watch CNN, they take bits and pieces. Well, it sounds really horrible when you only take 10 seconds of what he said, but when you have to play the whole thing.
Yeah, somebody going on about corn pop and taking razors and putting them in rain barrels and then turn around and kids playing with the hair on his legs and jumping on his lap. And I love kids jumping on my lap. That doesn't sound bad at all, does it?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know.
That's Biden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look up Biden on YouTube.
I just gotta say, you did that pretty well. That whole speech. I don't know. You got corn pops.
There was a bad dude. He ran with a bad crew. Corn pop. But I mean, it's just. I'm sorry, he's lost.
Yeah.
And I think they count on that. They count on him. So if he was to win, they could easily just take him out of there and put Kamala in there.
Yeah.
And say,
and the other one is with the mail ballots. If something big comes up and the shit's fucked up, they got so many days to fix it, like recount and all that shit. Otherwise, guess who becomes president? The Speaker of the House, Pelosi.
Yeah, exactly.
They got so many days from the election day. So if anything comes up, I don't know how many days it is, but if it's not fixed,
you talk about another crazy batshit woman here.
Yeah, she's like the female version of Biden. Worse, actually.
I don't even know which one would be better, Kamala or Pelosi, or if it's just a draw.
What I hate about Kamala, and speaking of Kamala, the wrestler Kamala died like 2 weeks ago, like 2 or 3 days before she was announced as the running mate. But he's old. He's got diabetes. Had both legs amputated. Died of COVID-19, supposedly complications.
Yeah.
God bless his soul. He's a good wrestler. He's like, ugh. He didn't say much, but he went, ugh.
Well, get on what we were saying.
Oh, where was I?
Speaking of Kamala,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You know
Kamala. Yeah, Kamala. Since she's been announced as the vice president, I never seen her smiling so much till this past. Yeah. Most times she got the rested bitch face look.
Let me tell you, she badmouthed Biden like you wouldn't believe, calling him every racist thing in the book.
Right now, she's going to smile and take it up the ass while she's
That's what real leadership is. That's what real leadership is.
Yeah. Would you do her?
No.
Now, I can't believe she's Indian and Jamaican because she don't look like no Indian and Jamaican I know. She looks more Jamaican than anything. Or black.
She doesn't look like anything like that.
I mean, I did see a picture of her with some Indian garb on, but
I tell you, she doesn't look like anything of either two.
Right.
But let's get back to the beer. I digress. All right. I like the beer. It tastes fresh. It tastes smooth, relaxing. It's got nice flavors. It's got that sweetness in there. It's typical of your Samuel Smiths, like we were talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the thing.
The thing. Right.
That's how all our beer reviews should be. Yeah. You know the thing.
You know the thing. We mentioned it before.
Yeah.
We did this video on our previous channel. If you don't know it, yeah.
I mean, it's got a softness to it. You know, it's got a soft flavor. If you can say softness.
I feel like smelling some hair.
It's got a slight bready, biscuity, yeasty type flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really toasty or anything, but it's
got a little buttery too. A little buttery. Yeah, a little buttery.
I like it.
I've never been a big fan of these because a lot of their beers, this one wasn't too expensive, but a lot of their beers are really expensive. You know, the 4-packs.
They're really expensive. They want to just gouge you.
Yeah, they just want to rape us Americans like they did back in the 1700s. But
yeah,
but this one wasn't too bad of a price. So,
maybe the flavor I'm thinking of, the sweetness, more like a caramel or toffee,
right?
Buttery caramel or something like that. Buttery toffee.
You probably got it right there. You put the nail on the coffin on the head, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
Would
I be able to drink a lot, or would I want to buy it? Yeah, I would buy it again, but it would be as just a
imagine, Jammer,
if you will.
I'm sure this was out during World War II, probably, right? Most likely. So imagine you're an American GI over there in England waiting to go to Normandy. You're at some English pub and you get some Samuel Smith's pure organic lager. You get a little loopy on this. There's like 500 of you and your fellow GIs, English, Canadian, a bunch of you. And there's like 5 friggin' women.
Yeah.
You're like,
would you
half
be
of
like the Phoenix Suns then? Would you?
Phoenix Suns, yes.
Oh, I don't know.
But imagine that, you're a soldier. And
Well, I can tell you right now, if you think it was the only night you're going to be able to spend with a woman, I imagine that you'd be getting into a few fights.
Yeah, well, you have to fight for her, yeah.
Yeah, because you would have to fight off the rest of them.
Yeah, but then again, you might not have to fight it out. Maybe she picked you. Well, all you boys back up. You know how they say, "Come on, boys." They like to say "boys" back then. Boys, back up. I don't know how to do it with an English accent or with an American accent. Boys.
Now, boys.
Yeah.
You put a Jersey, Brooklyn.
Well, I'm thinking
of Jersey, Brooklyn accent. Boy.
I'm thinking of Pearl Harbor where they went, "Hey, boys."
Yeah, but you're just thinking of what's his name with the little clock around his boy.
Oh, Flavor Flav. Yeah, I'm thinking of the girl from Pearl Harbor that gets killed. Yeah, one of the ones that get killed. That's the girl I like. Man, I don't like the star in Pearl Harbor. I don't like what's her name, Jennifer Garner. She plays a nurse. It's the one that says the boys, and she's like she's with the other guy that sounds a little New Jerseyan too, but she gets killed, I think, during the Pearl Harbor attack. But
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I didn't care for the stars either.
Now, where I worked in a prison one time, I was with this girl. God bless her soul. She died in a car accident, but she was new, and I went into a dorm with her. A small dorm, it was only like 20 inmates, and did a count with her. She's like, "Okay, boys." She called the inmates boys. I was like, "Oh shit!" They're like, "Boys."
I got you, man, right here, baby.
If you call them boys, that's like an insult. It's like, I was like, "Oh fuck," and then I had to say, "Okay, she didn't mean anything by it. That's just the way she talks. Y'all settle the fuck down." Yeah, but they were really upset. I was like, "Fuck."
Of course, hearing it from Shagdog, they settled down.
They did. I was like, "Well, she's new,
because they knew if Shagdog said it, well, he never says anything. If he says it, he never gets onto us. But if he says it, he must have met.
I never raised my voice. I mean, like, get mad, and I think probably maybe twice where I got really mad and raised my voice and actually cursed and stuff, And a lot of inmates were like, "What?" Because they never saw me like that. It takes a lot to get me upset, like steaming upset, where I get angry upset. They're like, "Oh shit, I've never seen that."
That's what I mean. Being that you never say anything, and then if you actually speak up, they actually listen to you.
Yeah, I know it takes a lot to get me pissed off, like the Italian side come out. Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing with me. You know me. I'm easygoing. I can put up with a lot.
Yeah.
But you turn around and
somebody tells you to get out of that fucking handicap chair, you're like,
I knew that was coming.
You're like, "Fuck you. They're gone."
I was like, "Fuck you," like the guy when he was upset about Michael Allstott being in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny too. There's a few moments where the inner Shagdog comes out.
Yeah, sometimes.
Whenever I can be the irresponsible one. How's that?
You're hardly ever the irresponsible one.
That's what I was going to tell you. When you sent that little thing about who's the one, who's the crazy, who's the what you call it, blah, 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 in the pack.
Yeah.
Well, there was 4 of them.
Yeah.
And the mature one, the what you call it. I'm like, well, Shagdog, you got 2 of them.
I lied. So, okay, you guys figure out what you are. Here, this is what I am.
The cocky asshole would have been Chaz.
Yeah, probably.
And then the mature one would have been Abbo.
Probably Abbo. Yeah, I said that was me, but yeah.
And I would have to turn around and come up with the responsible one.
What the hell is the other one then?
The other one was, I forget. It was some kind of crazy one, but you had both of them.
Yeah, I probably had 2 of them. Yeah, I picked mature for myself, but yeah, I probably agree with you. It's Abel.
Yeah, because he acts old even when he isn't. And the only time he doesn't act old is when he's drinking.
Right. I mean,
And
he doesn't even act, but even then.
And I love him more when he's drinking than I do when he's
But even when he's drinking, he's still the mature one. You know, he's still the calm one, the collected one. Yeah.
Unless you piss him off.
Right. Yeah, I've seen his piss face before, yeah.
I mean, that's just like me. I'm very calm, very cool, collected, and then usually when I'm drinking, I'm all right. Leave me alone. I'm good. But if you piss me off and or come at me, I'm going to stand my ground.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot to get me pissed off.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody trying to send me videos for 2 hours. After about 2 hours, I started to get pissed. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah. Well, the same thing when I get voice messages. I tell you. Or text to talk, talk to text.
Hey, talk to text. That thing doesn't compute.
I'll tell you, it's a bunch of gibberish. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm reading it, and I'm like, okay, I don't. I mean, I try to understand it, try to go where you're going with it.
You gotta break it down like military intelligence style. You're like, you just gotta decipher it. Yeah.
And once I get, and that's the other thing. If I got to spend longer than 5 seconds on it, I'm not going to read it.
This is what you got to do when you go talk text. You got to talk like this. I'm not going to do it, but hello, Jammer. This is Shag. You got to actually talk like a retard to make it sound normal. This is Shagdog. How are you today? You got to talk like that for it to make sense. Because if you talk, hey, Jammer, this is Shagdog. How are you doing today? It will come out totally fucking
biscuit gravy lobster boy.
Right.
All right, we digress again. What grade are we giving this?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a. I like it for being a Euro lager. It doesn't taste like your typical Euro lager,
and I like the fact that it's organic.
Yeah, and it's more like a English pale with a Euro lager mix.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it I'm going to give it an A- and a swallow jammer. I like it.
Yeah, I was leaning between B+ and an A-, and I think I'm going to do what you did. Give it a A-, and I'm actually going to give it a Swarter because it's easy to drink.
Yeah, that's true.
And as far as a brewery goes, Samuel Smith is a good English brewery.
Yeah, I mean, a little expensive, but not bad.
As far as English beers go, it's a good English brewery.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's others, but this is the one we can get here. Right?
Yep. You are right.
As far as that goes, I really like German beers more. So, sorry.
Yeah, I like a lot of German beers. Yeah. There's some English beers I like.
23 minutes.
Let's do it.
So that was our grade.
We're at only 23 minutes. That's pretty good for tonight.
Rugby.
23 minutes is like the lowest.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do the next one. What do you think?
I'm ready.
Which one do you want to do?
We got the one from Peru and we got the other one. And then we got the Southern Tier or whatever.
Yeah, we got 2 Southern Tiers, 2 times IPA, and then a white stout or whatever the hell it is.
Well, do you want to go crazy and do the IPA and get that out of the way? Or do you want to continue with the lager 2 stout?
You want to do the Hispanic one, the Pequeña or whatever the hell it's called?
Yeah, brother Paco Loco, whatever. Yeah.
Paco Loco. Hermano de Culo.
Whichever way you want to go, just let me know.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll let you know. I can't remember.
Look at me. Look at me.
That's not Robert De Niro?
No.
You sound like Robert De Niro when you do that.
No. If it was Robert De Niro, you looking at me? You looking at me?
Yeah, but the whole part where look at me. Whatever, however you do.
It's funny. If you saw it, it's a crazy show.
What's your favorite mafia movie? Or some of them?
Well, of course, The Godfather.
Okay.
And of course, Scarface, because it's kind of a different take on the mafia type.
It's like Cuban kind of organized crime, yeah.
The funny thing is, I can't remember, and this is the crazy thing, I can't remember exactly what Goodfellas was about.
You want me to tell you?
I honestly can't remember it.
Well, Henry, he wasn't Italian, I don't think at all, Henry. Robert De Niro's character was half Irish, half Italian, so he couldn't be made. And Joe Pesci was Italian. Mm-hmm. But Henry and Joe Pesci were young, and they grew up.
Is that the one where they took the guys out to the field and they had the hole and they beat them with baseball bats?
No, that was Casino.
That was Casino?
Yeah. But Joe Pesci was one of the ones who went in the hole with the baseball bat. He got beat.
Wow.
But Goodfellas was Joe Pesci. And what's his name?
Robert.
Young. Not Robert De Niro, the other guy.
It don't matter. Go on.
Yeah. They're young. They grow up. And Joe Pesci eventually gets made. This mafia shit, Hey, you think I'm funny? You think I'm
I remember that.
Yeah. All that shit. Joe Pesci finally is about to get made. So they're happy he's going to get made. They're going to be a little stronger crew, because they're now one of their guys are going to be made, but they kill him when he gets made, because he's fucked up a lot, So now they split up. So Henry's doing his own thing. Robert De Niro's character is doing his own thing. Henry goes into drug dealing. It's. You gotta watch the whole thing, I guess, if you've never seen it or if you don't remember.
I've seen it. The only thing is I just don't remember it.
I don't like it once Joe Pesci dies, his character dies, and from there on, I don't like the movie that much. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of gangster movies and mafia movies, and I can tell you right now, the ones that I remember are probably the ones that I like the best, and that was one of them. Godfather, Scarface, of course, and then the couple of like Humphrey Bogart type movies and James Cagney movies and Edward G. Robinson.
Right.
I
like some. A lot. There's difference. One. Brooklyn Tale is a good one. I think.
I don't remember it.
That's Robert De Niro plays a father, but the kid. I forget the guy's name is the mobster, but Robert De Niro.
Yeah, you know what I'm telling you? That guy, Robert De Niro, he has a range as an actor, don't he?
Yeah, but he's a Democratic liberal, though.
No. He has such a wide range.
Oh, he plays Italian. Yeah, well, in that one, he plays a father, though. So he's not a gangster in that one, but yeah, I know what you're saying. He plays CIA in the Ring of Trust, the Fockers.
That wasn't much of a that was all right.
I mean, Robert De Niro was all right. I mean, Deer Hunter was all right. The movie.
I don't mind. Let me tell you, I don't mind. I never thought of him as a great actor. I never thought of. I gotta see that movie. Robert De Niro's in it.
Tell you what.
I will say, if I saw Robert De Niro was in the movie, I gave it an opportunity,
right,
to prove itself to me.
One of the best Robert De Niro movies I love, and he's not playing an Italian gangster guy, is Cape Fear.
Yeah, that was the remake. Yeah,
and he played pretty good in Tattooed Ex-Con. He did a great job in that, I thought.
Yeah, he didn't do too bad in it,
like playing a Southern guy. Yeah, counselor.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, if I saw that he was in a movie, I gave him a chance. Yeah. I gave the movie a chance.
Yeah, there's some movies I like by him. There's a couple I don't. Simple as that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, not all the movies I saw. Just like Al Pacino. If I see Al Pacino's in a movie, I give it a chance.
Yeah.
Let me check this out. It has Al Pacino in it.
Yeah. I mean, Robert De Niro, Goodfellas, I liked. He's a good character in that one. Casino's good. I actually liked him.
Casino had Al Pacino in it too.
Joe Pesci was in that. Joe Pesci was the one who wanted to get killed, but he's like a.
All right, what's the movie with Al Pacino, Robert De Niro? One's playing the bad guy, one's playing the good guy. Al Pacino, I think, is the good guy or whatever.
I don't know that one, but it's probably a later movie though. Huh?
And he's talking about if they met up at one point, and he says, "Look, I know who you are. If it comes to a time where I have to take you down, you better believe I'm going to take you down."
Yeah. I forget the name of that one, but I think it's later on in the movie. Yeah. I think I remember that one.
So, what is your favorite gangster movie then? That was the question you presented.
I like Goodfellas and Casino. I also like greaser type gangster movies. I like The Outsiders, The Wanderers.
That's not like a mafia movie, though.
I know, but they're gangs. Yeah.
Yeah, but you said mafia.
Yeah, did I say mafia?
Yeah, you said mafia.
But I like Goodfellas and
don't get me wrong. I like The Outsiders. I haven't seen it probably since I was 13.
Yeah, I like The Outsiders. That's a good movie.
But I would watch it again.
Goodfellas, Casino, and
I can't believe you didn't pick Godfather.
I don't like The Godfather that much. It's all right, but it's too slow.
The first Godfather movie I thought was great.
Yeah.
Now when Al becomes the boss and he goes, "We're going to settle."
Wait, Al
Pacino.
Oh, not Al Bundy. Okay.
Yeah. Could you imagine Al as the boss?
All right, this is what we're gonna do, fellas. Mad.
Yeah. But I like the fact that like when settle the debts, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I liked Marlon Brando in the first one. I liked Robert Duvall in it. Yeah. I mean, it's a classic and it's a good one. Is it my all-time favorite movie? No, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I like a lot of the mafia movies. I like part 1 and 2 of The Godfather. Part 3 I didn't like at all, actually.
Part 3 brought in what's his name, Andy Garcia.
Yeah,
and I thought that would be pretty good, but
I'm not a big Andy Garcia fan.
Number 2 was going back on Marlon's life.
Yeah.
Which I thought was good because
there's another good Robert De Niro one too. What the hell is it? American Tale or American Story or some shit? It's like and he leaves and he goes to Buffalo or something. He leaves New York and then he comes back years later.
Now I will tell you that one that has that one TV show about the New Jersey Boardwalk. I think it was called Boardwalk, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Had that guy that looked really freaky. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about? The New Jersey Boardwalk show. Boardwalk.
Jersey Shore?
Walk. TV.
Oh, shit. Not Jersey Shore.
No. Not
the MTV show?
No, Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I thought that was a good show.
Yeah, I like the first 2 seasons of it, though. Then it got kind of after those 2, like.
And I don't really care for that guy, Steve.
I like him most times. I like him as a.
I don't like him
actor
because he's an ugly-looking fucker.
Oh, he's a good actor.
He's a pretty good actor. Yeah, I give him that.
He's my. That's the type of actor I'd have to be.
A pretty good actor?
A pretty good, ugly fucking actor.
Yeah.
But I like him in Reservoir Dogs. He played Mr.
Reservoir Dogs. That's another mob.
He's the one that said, why do I have to tip a waitress? Oh, and the guy's like, well, yeah. Oh,
they work for, yeah.
Yeah, he's in that one. He's in, what's the one with Nicolas Cage? Con Air.
Yeah.
He's like child rapist or whatever, or he's got the doll and shit. That's pretty good shit. Another good one. He plays a lot of supporting character movies. With the guy who played Obi-Wan Kenobi, is called. It was like fuck, I can't think of it now.
You know, the gangster type top 10 movies, you know, best movies. The Godfather, Goodfellas, right? Boys in the Hood, City of God,
that one.
The Departed, Menace to Society,
That's another gangster one.
Miller's Crossing, American Gangster, Once Upon a Time in America,
That's the
Reservoir Dogs, and that's it.
Once Upon a Time in America is the one where I told you Robert De Niro was younger, and they had to leave town, skip town, and go to Buffalo, came back years later. Yeah. That was a good one. Donnie
Brasco's another movie.
Yeah, it was all right, Donnie Brasco. And that was another true one. They actually have it here in Pasco. Pasco County Sheriff's Department arrested a bunch of them. They were down here doing stuff.
Well, you know, Tampa is big on gangsters.
Oh, yeah. You had the Trafficante was the main guy down here back then.
Yeah. What is that one show? Not Heat. That's what it was. Heat, right? Heat had Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in it. I think that's the one where they play a good guy, bad guy.
Yeah. You look like Serpico.
Heat. Let's see what the synopsis was on the Heat. Plot. Professional thief Neil McCauley lives a personal code. Okay. McCauley gives the order to execute the remaining guard. LAPD. Sergeant Drucker. Yeah, okay, that's probably it right there. That I was thinking. Heat. It's not really a mafia movie though.
Yeah, sometimes you'll have that. Let's do the next beer.
I am excited. Let's do it.
I like Robert De Niro.
He's a fucker. I would take him out and I'd put him down.
Listen, counselor. My North Carolina accent.
Yeah, I know you're off there. I mean,
listen, counselor.
You're out of order. This whole court is out of order.
Hell yeah. I like. You ever see Cape Fear?
Oh yeah.
When he's at Cape Fear, he's talking to that girl.
Yeah.
He's like,
"Have you seen the original Cape Fear?"
No, I've never seen the original one. No.
It has Robert Mitchum in it. You like Robert Mitchum?
He's all right.
It was a good movie to begin with.
Did he play the lawyer or the
Niro? When I saw Robert De Niro in Cape Fear, I said, "Man, he's no Robert Mitchum."
But Robert Mitchum was the bad guy in the original one? Really? I have to watch that one.
I thought to myself, man, that's no Robert.
I like Robert De Niro on that, though.
But Robert De Niro was good. I give him credit. You know?
He scared me.
He scarred you.
He was like a rapist.
Yes, he was. Prison rapist.
Right.
Yeah.
And when he even when he was in school with a girl, he was like, "Oh, your father? Oh, don't let you do things like this." You know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's go on to the next beer.
Your daddy don't let you do stuff like this, little girl.
Yeah, I didn't care for his accent.
So like a New Yorker trying to do a Southern accent.
Yeah. He seemed like he was trying to do a mafioso type.
Yeah.
Redneck. Could you imagine the mafia, Italian mafia meets redneck central, you know?
Right.
You dirty wop.
Dirty wop. You're the dirty wop that killed my brother. Dirty mother. Okay. Okay, remember we used to do that, like do Sylvester Stallone doing some Arnold Schwarzenegger movie part, and we try to do it. I can't even do any accent.
I'll be back, Adrian.
I'll be back. Yeah. I'll be back. Or
Yeah. I mean, if you could,
You got a lot of nerve for showing your face around here. Look who's talking. But
two. Look who's talking too.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right, let's go on. Come on, let's move. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. What are we doing next?
Well, you said the Peru beer.
Is that Cocaino or whatever? Cocaino?
It's Peruvian lager.
Yeah, unless you want to do a stout.
It doesn't matter. We can finish with the stout.
Is this going to be the last one?
What?
You think? This is going to be the last beer? Or?
No, we got 3 more, don't we?
Well, shit, we got like 4 more, actually.
Well, let's get moving. Let's quit wasting time.
Right. So we're going to do the Peruvian one. Cocaino or whatever the hell it's called. Cocaino.
Picano
or something.
You say Picano.
I say Picano.
You say tomato.
That's funny.
All right.
All right, see you in a second. Shagdog.
Jammer. Spin a swallow beer review. See you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, and liking, and sharing, and also clicking that little notification bell.
Yes, click that bell, and every time we're live, you should get a notification.
Yeah, and you can look at that notification. So you know what? Those 2 poor fuckers. Let's just go ahead and give them a break.
Yeah, go ahead and watch us.
Yeah.